Good morning, guys. It is morning and I'm having a really slow start today. Really tired. Couldn't really get out of bed. I had my alarm clock, but no, snoozed. Finally woke up to Leia playing underneath my covers at my feet. She's not usually the kitty that cuddles underneath the covers, so I don't know what she was doing this morning. It's very overcast, so it's pretty dark outside, so I put on a little light that I got yesterday over there, and I have been editing my video and such. I have another video to edit as soon as this is exported, which shouldn't take so long because the video wasn't that long. And while I do that, I'm gonna watch some YouTube and do some knitting. It's gonna be a very slow start. I have to go to the doctor's office to get some blood tests done as usual. It's Monday, but I think I won't go into town today. I had a plan to go into town to check a few things out, but I was lucky I got a whole bunch of it done yesterday, so I think I just gonna go there, have my blood test done, get my meds and then go home. It's a tired day. Kind of decided that I wouldn't game this morning either. My shoulder is messing with me and has been since I started gaming, so I think it's not used to me sitting by the computer that much and using a mouse that much, because I use the pointer pad on my Mac usually. So I think I'm gonna let that rest. So crafts the whole day. Might actually just log on a little later this evening and do an hour of gaming or something, but otherwise it's gonna be knitting and cross-stitching all day. So I'm sitting here trying to knit, and this is what I get. I got little baby Gizmo and I got little baby Leia. Leia's pretty nice. She's lie here. This is why I have my foot up a bit so she can lie beneath it. But Gizmo here, he usually lies behind me, and he only comes down to eat my yarn. So that is a little problem trying to knit with two baby kitties, because they are yarn thieves, big yarn thieves. But so far so good. I'm knitting away, and I'll hope to get my wrist warmers done by the evening. I should be going out to the doctor's, and I will be doing that later this afternoon, but it is really bad weather outside. It's really windy, it's cold, and I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna stay in here by my candle and do knitting and watch FlossTube. I'm going through a lot of FlossTube today. Have to edit a video too, so I think that is on the schedule, and then we'll see what the rest of the day will bring. Baby kitties, and a little kitty too, and he just want to play with it. Yeah. Kitty. And I'm starting to realize that if you look at this yarn, it matches my pants. Cool, huh? These are a pair of pajama pants that I bought in Florida. I bought a lot of clothes in Florida. I usually don't buy clothes often at all, but when we were in Florida, as clothes are much cheaper in America than they are in Sweden, I mean a lot cheaper, but also there's a lot of brands that are harder to get in Sweden. For example, we went to a Old Navy. There's no Old Navies in Sweden at all. But I did find that you could order online, and we did put a pretty big order down like 6 months after we came home. But I really love the kind of clothes that Old Navy have, the kind of styles. It's very comfortable, and I like comfortable. These pants though are from just one, like Macy's? No, some kind of just huge store with a lot of different things, and I found these in a corner, and I'm like, these I'm gonna have. So I really like them. And when I'm home, I wear pajama pants all day, always, because I do like to sit, cuddle up in my sofa, and having jeans and stuff, it's not comfortable, so I rather have my pajama pants. But I do get into a pair of jeans when I leave my apartment, because I'm not comfortable leaving my apartment in pajama pants. Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for my second edited video today to render, because when you make a video, you have 3 stages. You have the cutting stage, which I've just done, where I cut down the files, I put them together in a project file, I do everything I need to do with the different clips, like in this case it's a craft video, I speed up some of the clips, I turn all of the clips 180 degrees, because I record upside down, because that's the good way to set the camera. And I add music and some images and stuff like that. So I have this big project, and before I can export it into a video, I need to let it render, and that means that it kind of calculates everything so it has the best quality after you have turned the footage upside down or sped it up and everything. So that is what my computer does right now, and it sounds a lot because the fans go on. I have an i7 in my computer. It was very new when I bought my computer. The i7 just had come to the MacBook Pros, and the i7, they get really hot when they work, so the fan goes quickly on this, and it goes a lot, so it's always buzzing when it's working, which is a bit annoying, but it works. The computer is starting, or the Mac is starting to get a little bit older. I wish, or I'm hoping, to be able to buy a new computer in the end of next year to have something better to work with. But so far it works. It has some issues with the Wi-Fi sometimes, but otherwise it works pretty good, so I'm gonna keep it and just save up for a new one. Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for render because I can't put it on export before it rendered, and when it finished rendering, I am going to go to my doctor's office and get my blood taken and all of that. I'm just doing the quickie. I'm having a better day than I had yesterday. It's always good when you see the progress of things getting better. So I'm having a better day. I have more pain today, but I have more clarity also. So it's like both good and bad. But it's pretty okay. It's getting to be a okay day. But I'm choosing to take the little route so that I can continue resting up. And yeah, I'm starting to see that it's getting better, and starting to see that it's getting better makes my mood a lot better. So yeah, and yeah, I'm catching up on FlossTube videos, and I saw that Calico had mentioned my needles, and I want to thank you so much because that meant a lot to me. Yeah, and I love all you birdies, all the birdies, really. I'm totally bird crazy, and a couple of, like 15 years ago or something, I did do a acrylic painting of an eagle, and I have lost it, and I'm really sad that I lost it. I don't know where it is, but it actually turned out quite nice. But I really love birds, especially predator birds, like eagles and stuff. And I actually had the opportunity, I think it was summer of 2013, I went visiting at my grandma and grandpa's place, and there were 3 eagles flying in the cove, and they were like young eagles, so they weren't huge. I think it was one that was a little bit bigger, and then 2 little smaller ones, but they were very beautiful. I really love all kind of predator birds, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back into my knitting and probably watch a YouTube more or so until my videos rendered. So yeah, that's my continuing day. I'm home from the doctor's office / just taking some blood tests, and got some my meds that was running out and stuff, so that was nice. When I got home, look what was waiting in the mail. My new knitting needles. I know that this is a very strange light and strange colors, but we'll have to live with it, because I thought I got the question if I can show my cabled needle and what it is. This is a cabled needle. It is 2 tips that is put together with a plastic cable. Let's see. And the way you knit it, when you knit with ordinary knitting needles, you usually use 2 knitting needles, and you knit back and forth. This you can either knit back and forth but keep the material on the cable instead, so you don't have 2 different needles, or you can knit in the round like this. This is where I knit in the round, but I use double pointed needles. I use 5 of them, 4 in the knit and 1 that is moved around and knit. So this is how you knit in the round, and this is how I knit my wrist warmers. So I got this round, which has the cable is attached to the needles and can't be removed. But I couldn't just buy that needle because I had to pass a certain amount of money. So I also bought these tips because they weren't that expensive. And you attach a separate cable for these. And the thing is, the sizes, you see, I have a kitty here. She's not allowed to be here. So, move. Yeah. The sizes is that if you have knitting needles that is 3.5 or thinner, the cables is attached directly to the needle, while if you have 4mm or higher, bigger ones, you can have separate cable, which means that you don't need to have 1 cable per tips. You can have a lot of tips and 1 cable, so you can have like a full set. And so I thought I'd get these, but I have some shorter of the cables, because I have other Knit Pros that is in the cubics with shorter cables, but I think I'm gonna buy longer cable too. But this is how you do it, and I'm going to show you how I will be using it, because I'll be knitting back and forth because I'm knitting a shawl. But I'm going to show you when I'm doing that. Right now I'm into knitting wrist warmers, loads of them. Loads and loads of them. So I have these pair and a pair to my boyfriend. It is evening, it's time for bed. It's actually a pretty early evening, but decided to head to bed early because neither Christopher nor I have been sleeping very well lately. We think it is the kitties, so we blame the kitties. Yeah, we blame the kitties. But yeah, I spent basically the whole day knitting or watching YouTube, or yeah, I did some gaming, like 15 minutes, half an hour or something. But then I've knitted because I had that order of wrist warmers. And because I haven't really learned how to read the kind of color transfers in the yarn yet. I don't think I will. I actually ended up knitting 4 of them because I wanted them to have sort of matching patterns. So I knitted 4. I made 2 pairs out of them, and I have gotten one of the pairs out, or I'm gonna
send one of the pairs out to its recipient in the morning. But I did get a second pair out of it. Here they are. I have tied them together with a little bit of a string of ribbon, and I actually put them up on my Etsy. So if someone is interested in them. If you want wrist warmers and but you don't want them in that color, or if someone for some reason have bought them, I can make them. I got a custom order today for 2 pairs, and if I don't have the yarn you want, I can order the yarn, so just ask. The best place is to hit me up on my Facebook page or private message me on YouTube, and we can have a conversation. I take $35 for them, so that is the price. A pair for $35. I have different sizes. Mine are extra small. That is basically a 7. These are a small, so these are an 8, about an 8 in glove size. So yeah, haven't got any cross stitching done today at all. Gonna do some tomorrow. I'm gonna make Christopher's gloves, or kind of these, for him too tomorrow, but he wanted fingers, or like half fingers, and I don't know. I think I'm going to make one without fingers for him and see if he he can use it, and if he can't, then I have to make with fingers. Yeah, I'll solve that when I get to it. I made the pattern myself, so I can probably find a way to make fingers on them or something, but yeah. So, but that is my day. I am very, very tired, and there's a big chance I will start waffling here, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.